Child. I had to get right on here. I'm looking crazy right now. Oh shoot, let me turn this off. I'm looking crazy right now, and that's because most times when I do a Let's Talk About It segment, it's straight off of me scrolling the net, seeing some crazy shit, and just feeling the very strong need to talk about it. Let it out. I want to hear other people's opinions. I say that loosely because most of the times I feel very strongly about the things that I think and talk about. So I just had to get straight on here and speak my piece on this. I haven't really said too much about this situation with Tory Lanez and Meg the Stallion. I reported on it when it first happened. Meg finally started speaking out little by little about what happened. And just recently, she finally came out and verbally said that Tory Lanez was the person who shot her.
Yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you dry shot me.
I want to first start with people who had something to say about her speaking out at all. First, everybody's issue was that she wasn't talking. Oh, how did you get shot? You walking around, you look fine. We don't see no gunshot wound. You still shaking your ass. You still going to the club. Did you really get shot? We don't believe you. So she posts a picture of her wound. Any regular person who goes through something like that, they're not gonna feel the need to post a picture of their trauma. I don't know if anybody can wrap their head around how it feels to have millions of people basically spreading lies just because they want to, just because whatever reason they feel the need to spread false information. So she posts a picture. I've literally seen people say, well, first you said you got shot here. That don't look like you got shot there. That don't look like a gunshot wound. She's lying. She's a liar. So she finally gets online again and shares with us the full story, including the fact that Tory was the one who shot her. So in this live, she expresses how I haven't said anything to anyone about what happened. I never said your name. I never mentioned you, yet you have your people going to the blogs, spreading more false information to kind of absolve Tory of any wrongdoing or to make it look different than what it was. Y'all had people saying that she was the aggressor, that she was fighting him. I mean, if she was laying it on him, she's a good 5'10", solid. Tori's about 5'3" and very skinny. So if that was happening, you know what I mean? Like, shit, ain't no telling. Maybe he feared for his life. But it didn't happen that way. People saying that she was jealous, that he was flirting with Kylie Jenner when they weren't even around her at the time. Well, according to Megan, none of that is true. She gets online to clear her name because after being shot, now I'm being lied on, I'm being talked about in a horrible way. People have been saying some of the ugliest things about this girl. She clears her name. Now she's a snitch. Why are you putting all this online? Why are you airing everything out? It's just so funny how people's values and morals flip when it comes to celebrities. Like, y'all be expecting shit from them that y'all don't even do. You mean to tell me you in school, you at work, you wherever, everybody on the job is talking shit about you and you're not gonna do nothing? You're not gonna try to clear your name at all. You're not gonna take it to the boss. You're not gonna take it to the person who's talking shit about you. You're not gonna do nothing. You're just gonna let people lie on you. Since when is it okay for you to talk about how a victim deals with the trauma that they have been through? That don't make sense. In so many different cases, especially in violence against women, statistics show that women handle things differently. Women don't even always handle things logically when it comes to abuse. That's why sometimes they don't speak out. They don't tell on their abuser. They do things that sometimes don't make sense. And I'm not here to say whether or not Meg speaking out makes sense or not, but I'm just saying that who are y'all to say what she should and shouldn't do? You sound crazy. I don't understand what the problem was with her getting online to say, this is it. This is where I draw the line. Her name is all she has in the industry. Like, she has worked hard to build a name for herself that she gets paid for. So I'm starting with that. Like, I don't understand how everybody is so mad about her speaking out. How y'all have the audacity to call her a snitch? If that was anybody's mom or sister, would y'all have a problem with the way she is handling things? Like, literally, y'all have had something to say about the way she has handled this from beginning to end, and she is the victim. I'm just so confused. Like, and that's why it sounds like y'all really just want to be mad. I ain't gonna say at a woman, because we can't really say, how everybody would feel if the roles were reversed and it was two men rappers. But my second thing that I'm curious about, because I've been paying attention to this, from the beginning, and from the beginning of all of this, people have been quiet, like oddly quiet. This is a big deal. Two of the biggest rappers out in a dispute involving gun violence. Why aren't more people talking about this? From the very beginning, it was just oddly silent. Like, why is this not in more headlines? And in the beginning, I could kind of understand people not really talking about it as much because we don't really know what happened. But now that she has said out of her mouth that it was him, I am surprised that, well, I wouldn't say surprised, but I'm disappointed that more male rappers have not spoken out in support of Megan Thee Stallion. Here's some people who have spoken out to show support. Michael B. Jordan, JoJo, Halle Berry, Rihanna, Beyonce, which makes sense because they have professional ties. There are a few other of her male rap peers, some of which also have professional ties, who haven't said a thing, not in public at least. I'm a little bit confused by that. I understand not wanting to get involved. I understand wanting to stay out of it, wanting to mind your business. But when I say people, men, her male peers, are not showing support, I mean a tweet. Keep your head up. We love you. Speedy recovery. Hope you're doing okay. Sending love. Showing support does not have to be fuck Tory. That's not what that means. Showing support is not picking a side. Showing support is not saying that you are never going to work with Tory, even though, if you a real one, why would you want to associate yourself with somebody who does something like that? But hey, that's another story. What you want to do is what you want to do. However, I'm not understanding the silence when it comes to showing support for Megan. And this has been from the very beginning, since we all found out she got shot. Like, it's been crickets. Let's look at it this way. You go to work or you go to school, you have a classmate or a coworker that you're fond of, that you have worked with, you've done a project with, you have been in a class with, y'all have partied together, you say hi and bye in the hallway, at the water cooler. They get shot, or they, get in a fight, they get hurt really bad, and somebody else that y'all know and like was involved. Getting in the middle of it is one thing, but you wouldn't send your coworker, your associate, your peer, you wouldn't say, hey, I hope you get better, I hope you're doing okay. If that's how y'all moving, please stay away from me. I'm good. I'm good on support or love from you if that's how you moving, because that's weird. You got one person in the rap industry who has spoken out. I feel like he might have been the first rap male to say something, and that's Bun B.
Impartial and cool about this and not getting, man, fuck that, man. Fuck Tory Lanez, okay? And I don't care if this go viral or none of that shit. I'm from Houston, and if somebody would have done something to Megan in this city, we would have rolled. Megan in LA by herself. It's just her and T. Ferris. She ain't got a mama no more. Her mama is gone. Her daddy is gone. Her grandmother is gone. All the people that loved her and cared about her unconditionally, that looked out for her and would have protected her, ain't there. So as an OG in Houston, I'm standing up. Tory Lanez did some whole ass shit. Period. Yeah, I know Tory. I know his manager. I know all of them, man. Fuck all that, though. Fuck all that.
Shout out to him. He said what needed to be said. It's the truth. Like, there's no way around the fact that a man pulling out a gun on a woman is wrong. Like, it's wrong. You have another person who, when asked about how they feel about the Tory and Meg situation, I'm talking about Boosie, this is what he had to say.
I don't want to get in that because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I
But
always say
see,
the wrong thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing because I fuck with Tory and I fuck with Meg. I need me a Meg verse now. I'm not
okay.
finna say shit.
But you've been vocal about everything else, and
But
you
I'm
know.
not finna say nothing about Meg and Tory.
But
That shit
listen,
got police. That
Boosie,
shit got police
listen,
involved now.
listen. A
Why
lot
they
of
I'm not
keep him
getting
out
in
of
it.
no,
this?
No.
listen. A lot of women been actually like speaking up, but men in the industry haven't been talking about it. So we
I don't
possibly
want to
want to
be the
hear your
first to
take.
talk about it. I don't want to talk about it because I'm going to be in the wedge. Y'all ain't going to take this and they going to flip it on me. And they going to make it look like I took a side. So like my mama say, I need to shut up on this.
I'm just trying to make it make sense. How can you say out loud, yeah, I need that Meg feature? You need this girl for a bigger bag with your washed up ass. She got something that you want and that you need in this industry, yet you can't even out your mouth say, I'm sorry for what happened to you. But you could say, I'm cool with Tori and I'm cool with Meg and I don't want to get into it. That is whole behavior. Period. If you didn't want to speak on it, just say I don't want to speak on it. Leave it at that. You saying that you need Meg and basically that you might need Tori in the future. You need Meg right now because she's hot, and that's why you don't want to say anything. I don't understand how you can hear that and not understand how fucked up that is. The girl got shot. They didn't get into an argument. He shot her with a gun. And you don't want to say nothing. So many men who have been on a song with Meg have been quiet. For Tory Lanez? Maybe it's something more that I'm missing. The I just want to stay out of it argument, that don't make sense. You can show love and stay out of it. So I need something else. I don't know. Maybe y'all understand more than me. So let me know. What am I missing? I really do hope that more people come out and show love. Maybe behind the scenes, more people have shown love privately. And that's cool too. But also, y'all say a lot of shit publicly. You say a lot of things that could have been kept in private. So I don't see what the problem with showing some support in public. What's the issue with that? That's me. That's my take. That's all I got. I would love to hear what y'all have to say about it. Leave your opinion in the comments. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Eventually, I will be back putting out regular content. And I will see y'all later.